Welcome to another Wise Maths and Science video. Here is a plan of part of Maxon's garden. There is a circle inside a triangle. The circle has a diameter of 7 meters. Maxon will cover the shaded area with gravel. Gravel is sold in bags. Each bag of gravel covers an area of 12.5 meters squared. Work out the number of bags of gravel Maxon will need. Now, first and foremost, we require how much gravel we need. So gravel required, let's write this down. Required is equal to, it's going to be area of triangle minus area of circle. So this is going to be no different from doing a half multiplied by the base multiplied by the perpendicular height minus pi multiplied by radius squared. Then let's see if we can work that out. So a half multiplied by the base over here, which is 16 for the triangle, and the perpendicular height is 14, multiplied by pi, and at the moment what we've got, the diameter is 7. So the diameter, so let's write that down, the diameter equals 7 meters, therefore the radius is half of that, so which will work out to be 3.5 meters. So this is going to be, all of that will be, let's make it look like meters, all multiplied by 3.5 squared. So the total gravel required will be 8 times 14, 8 multiplied by 14 multiplied by pi multiplied by 3.5 squared. Now let's plug that into the calculator and see what we get. So you're going to get 8 multiplied by 14 minus 3.5. Let's do pi first. Let's write down pi multiplied by, let's put some brackets, 3.5, close the brackets, and we need to square this, and we end up getting this much gravel. So we need 73.515 meters squared of gravel. That's what we need. Now it's sold in bags of 12.5. So to work that out, what we're going to be doing, this, the total amount of gravel required divided by this number. So what I will do, let's close that and let's go answer. Okay, I don't think that works. So it's not a problem. We can type it in 73.515, and we need to divide it by 12.5, because that's what it contains. And let's show the maths over here. So we require, let's write it down, 73.515 divided by 12.5, which is equal to 5.88. Now no one's going to sell us 5.88 bags, so what we need to do, we need to round this up and make it into 6 bags, because 5 is not going to be enough and 6 will be enough, right? Hopefully you benefit from that. Let's move on to the next part. It goes on, Maxon finds that each bag of gravel only covers an area of 11. How does this affect your answer to part A? So what we're going to be doing, if you've got 73.515, and this time you're actually dividing it by 11, you will end up with an answer. Let's go back over here, let's use this calculator again. Let's this time divide it by 11, and you'll end up with an answer of 6.68 bags. Now clearly 6 is not going to be enough, therefore this needs to be rounded up. So therefore, how does this affect your answer A? We would require an additional bag. So to gravel the surface, we require 7 bags. Hopefully you benefit from this. Please do like, share and subscribe, as it gives me encouragement to make more videos. Thank you and goodbye.